What is up, legends? We are back, and we're back in the HypeWatch. So what we do in HypeWatch is we pretty much talk about the games during the week, talk about the upcoming games, and what I've started doing recently with HypeWatch now is I want to actually talk about games that are currently out that you can play like right when you see the video. So in the beginning, a lot of this is going to be stuff that you can literally play right now that I have not covered, but maybe I'll cover in the future. But I just want to have stuff that is available for you guys so you can just hop in and play right now. Now, starting with that, Gearbound is available for you guys to play right now. You're going to need to VPN this or get it from an APK site if you see fit. Now, the reason why you're actually looking at this game is it is retro looking and everything else like that, but have a little bit of depth to it and a little bit of fun and a storyline with a little bit of acting in it and everything else like that. So this is why it's going to start the day off and start us off with some hype. All right, so next up we have Furious Heat Racing, another racing game. Racing games seem to be coming out a lot lately, I guess, because it's the hotter time of the year, so people are taking advantage of that. If you guys could see, and I've been hearing some good stuff about this. Again, people keep trying to make me play racing games on mobile platforms, and I just can't do it. It feels bad to me all the way around. Not that the games themselves are bad, it just feels bad to play it. So I wish I didn't feel that way, but I do like to actually give them some shine when they're actually good games, and I've been told that this is actually really good, and I trust the people who are saying it because they kind of know what they're talking about and they play it. So yeah. Next up we have Light of Eden, which is in early access, as you guys can see. I'm hearing good stuff about this game. I am going to actually get in and try to review this probably Monday. It's very retro, and people are talking a lot about this game, saying that it's a lot of fun. So I just wanted to actually talk about it because it's been out for like 2 or 3 days, and I knew I wasn't going to get to it until next week anyway. So we might as well just talk about it right now and let you guys see it if you have not seen it, because a lot of times these games don't even promote themselves, so we kind of like have to promote them ourselves. Next up is Kung Fu Master Ski. Now see, this is another one of those games where they're using like the shadow characters and everything else like that. But this one is fun. I actually played it a little bit, and I just didn't do a video on it because these videos, people tend to get mad at them, but I do want to actually talk about the game in general. And the reason why people get mad at them, because people try to say that the whole shadow character genre is lazy and they should just, use graphics and stuff like that. So I'm tired of that argument. Just to be 100% clear, I'm just tired of that argument. But I do want to talk about it. And they look at the Wolverine. Oh, that's funny. Next is Gangpire. This is also available right now. A lot of people play this game and like this game. You see, it has a lot of ratings. It still has almost a 4.5 star. Now it's super cheesy, it's mad. It memes a lot. It memes a lot of gang stuff and stuff like this. This is like a city builder type of game, but it's fun. It's like Grand Theft Auto, and it's super cheesy. It's actually not a bad game. So give it a shot if you are into that type of market. But people, there's like the graphics and everything else like this. I think the game is kind of interesting, and you kind of want to see where the story goes. And normally with these types of games, you don't care about the story, but in this particular game, this one, as I'm playing on this one, you kind of want to see where it goes and what you can get away with. So yeah. Next we have Egon. Egon is a RPG manager, basically. It literally is, but I do want to actually put it out there because it's a game that's available that you don't need anything to sign up before. You just need your Google Play and you can actually play the game. So I just wanted to point that out for you guys. And this is on APK Combo, so you can actually download the file and everything. So that's the reason why we're talking about it here. Next up, we have Clash of Animal. Now, this isn't my thing. I tried it, and I was like, I'm not going to put it on the channel. However, it might be somebody's thing, and the amount of characters that you get to control and the wars and everything else, it all looks cool. It's just like, as you can see, it's just kind of like cheesy and not really my thing. But I did want to actually put it up, so you guys might want to try it out. Project Castle. Now, Project Castle, you're gonna need Canadian VPN for whatever reason. It's not global as of yet, but it's another one of those retro games that looks cool and stuff. And it's a NetEase game. Now, people hate on stuff, but NetEase has a big track record, regardless of whether people want to hate them or not, or whatever the company's policies or whatever else. I'm not going to get involved in all that. They have a big track record for actually making games that are fun. What they do with pay to win and whatever else, like, you know, that's neither here nor there, but making games that are fun. And I was suggested this game. I didn't even hear of this game before, but there was like, you know, it's not bad. It's going to be coming soon. And they said it reminds them of the Assassin's Creed game that I forgot the company, but the Assassin's Creed mobile game, which I don't even think that game still exists. That game actually wasn't even a bad game. It was a fun game. It's just that it was monetized very weird. Like it was like they were trying not to make money in that game, but the Ancestral Legacy is out, and as you can see, you got a 4.5 down there. A lot of reviews, a lot of people actually like this game. It is a horror thriller type of figure stuff out, and just a quick romp into that type of stuff. If you're into those types of games, again, that's not really my channel, but I do want to actually show it as a global launch. You can play this game right now. Wild Adventure Cowboy RPG, exactly the way that it sounds. Again, not really my thing, but I did like running around on the horse and shooting people, and it's kind of like, you think that this is weird, like why are we on the horses running around shooting the thing with a big ass sword? They do that in this game, and you can make a homestead and all that type of stuff. They do that in this game. So, like, you know, if you got a little bit of imagination, you know, try it out. Again, available now for you guys to play. And the last one to wrap this up is Danganronpa. Now, this game is an acquired taste. It is weird. People die. People get put in weird situations. Like, it mind F's you. Like, I don't even know what to explain this game is. I played one version of Danganronpa. I don't know what the hell I played or what was even going on. This game was weird. Like, but it's up on mobile right now. They got 3.1. And one of the major things that people have a problem with is like how he spaced out stuff, and it's episodic and all that type of stuff. So we'll see, and stuff like that. It does have a little bit of gacha in it. It's a weird game. I don't even know how to explain it to you. So if you're into it, then, you know, obviously, then you already know. You already know if you're into this type of thing, what to expect. If you're not, if you want something to be like weird and just, I'm gonna say again, if you want something to be weird and just give you a good time, then this is going to be it. All right, so the next thing up is just the few games that we have pre-registered for this week. Side note, on the 19th, Tower of Fantasy is going to be in its closed beta. I don't even think I got in. Even if I did, I didn't get an email or anything else like this. I don't know what's going on like that. If I didn't, I didn't. I don't try to be first to get into stuff anymore anyway. That's too tedious, and I don't care anymore. So, you don't need to be the first thing in to review. You just need to be the best review, and the review people are going to rely on. That's what I concentrate on. I don't try to be first anymore. That's boring. Mu Origin 3. There's a million of these. Like, I don't know why they keep making this game over. Apparently somebody keeps telling them to do it. But you can pre-register. I want to give it a shot, give it a chance, because they do try in these games, but they just, for whatever reason, die. So we're gonna. It's not even for whatever reason. It's just that this. It's over for this franchise. It just really is, and they just keep hanging on. So yeah. Erica, I actually got an email to house this video on the channel, but I chose against it just to say that, you know what, I'll put it in the HypeWatch. It's an RPG manager, like all the rest of the games that come out that kind of look like this, and you literally can see the RPG managing from all of this. Like, look at this screen right here. You literally can see the RPG managing right there. Just the same type of typical thing that we are used to. Look at character level 134. Probably only 10 minutes old. Yeah, so you get the gist of it. It's gonna be coming out soon though, so we'll check it out though. Um, archery fusion, archery gear fusion. The reason why we are looking at this right now, this little thing right here. The minute you see Taiwan, because I know a lot of people want to actually play the game. When you see games come out in Taiwan, that means it's probably going to be on Google Play, and you're going to be able to use your English Google Play and not have to use any Chinese or Japanese social security number, and you can just honestly just play the game. That's why I'm showing this to you guys. I'm going to give you the link. And a lot of people like this game, and a lot of people are waiting for it to be global. Normally, when you see Taiwan, global is right around the corner. Just giving you guys a heads up. We'll talk about In Innocence because a lot of video has been popping up on this recently. We had one in the Discord, and the game looks like it's really fun and going to be really good. So I'm suggesting again that you pre-register and take a look at this game. Again, just going to put it out there. And last but not least, the Goddess of Victory. Now, the reason why I'm actually talking about this is because this game is actually really good. We were expecting Destiny Child all over again, but this is far superior to Destiny Child. As far as the gameplay, you actually need to get good. You need to be able to aim and take care of your girls and manage all of the waifu, all of the thick jiggle and everything else. Like, they gonna thick and jiggle, but if you don't manage them properly, they're gonna be thick jiggling on the ground dead. And yes, they be on the ground jiggling dead, and that's what you're gonna be looking at if you don't get good. And I deeply appreciate stuff like that because I don't mind waifu games and over-sexualized games, because this is one of those over-sexualized games. This is, even with some stuff being censored, get over it. The censored babies, that's what I'm gonna call them. Even with that, it's still, you're gonna have to get good. You just gonna have to get good. And the last thing I want to talk on is this whole censorship thing is a stupid ass stupid ass argument, because every single game that comes out on global has to go onto Google Play if they want to make some type of money. And Google and iOS, especially Apple, will not allow super ecchi ass games. Apple more so. So I'll be shocked if this game actually is on Apple. It says pre-registered, but I want to see how much they're gonna nerf on Apple, because if you didn't notice, there is not a lot of ecchi games on Apple at all. Like, they just don't, and a lot of companies don't even bother because they already know Apple is not gonna allow it to begin with. So when I see people complain and be like, oh my god, they nerfed this, and like they nerfed the dress and you can't see as much as you used to, I don't really think y'all really understand how it works. When it comes to global, you will not see a damn near porn game on global. You just won't. It'll never happen. It has never happened ever this entire time. So every time we see those particular arguments of people actually will run around with their pitchforks and want to burn down some company because they nerfed some favorite character's skirt, there was never going to not be censored on Go. Y'all need to stop and get over it. I'm gonna keep repeating it until people just tell those people shut up at the end of the day, because it will never not happen, because Google Play as a platform will never allow that to happen. You have to pass standards and practices on Google Play, and it will never get by that. It will never happen. You will never have raw butt cheek coming, just flapping somewhere. Like, just stop. Take your porn deprived ass to Faku or whatever else place that you want to go to, and go play like whatever game that you want. Like, there's literally an entire website catered to that you can just sit there and play all of those games, and they make like new porn ass games every month, like 2 or 3 of them. Go there, have at it. Have at it. Take all your Vaseline or whatever else you want to do with yourself over there, and stop coming into the mainstream and complaining because you can't see it here. You're not gonna see it here, you dumbasses. Like, you're just not. You're never gonna see it. So just stop. Like, if I have one more person come to me and show me some stupid post of some stupid person being mad because they can't see panties, I swear, I just, there's so many times that I just want to just reach through the internet and smack the fuck out of people. And I'm saying it just like that because people need to grow up. People need to grow up when it comes to this, and people are starting to do it. I'm not going to let it happen in this game. I'm going to come after you. And somebody got mad when I said that. No, you need to gatekeep common sense. That's the one thing that you need to gatekeep. You can forget everything else. You can forget anime. You can forget like standards and practices. You need to gatekeep common sense. That's what we all need to do. Common sense stuff is not going to happen. Common sense, you're not going to see too much ecchi stuff like this. And one thing that somebody pointed out was like, well, it was on TapTap or QApp. It's because TapTap and QApp are Chinese companies, and they don't have to deal with global. They don't count. They are not global. They're not global at all. So if someone wants to put an uncensored, like they did with Destiny Child, they put the uncensored up on that, but that version is not global. It's fine if they want to put it up on a Chinese server, because the Chinese government, for the most part, hold on for a second on that. For the most part, doesn't care until this year. Until this year. Now, I don't know what happened or who got in charge in China in the past like 9 to 12 months, but they care now, and they starting to go after it. Like, you saw what happened to Genshin. They was like, these little shoulder boys is showing too much skin. Like, they too effeminate. You gotta nerf this. They care now, and they starting to do it with the women characters too. And I'm like, wow, China, okay. Like, okay, China, all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. It took y'all like 10 centuries, but but for whatever reason, they decided, although they needed to leave it alone with the trying to nerf homosexuality. Like, just let people be what they're gonna be. Like you can't stop them. Like, well, in China, they try to just eliminate people. So be careful, everybody out there, when it comes to that. Like, and I'm being serious on a serious tone like that. Don't end up vanished. Thank you, Legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.